So it's been a little bit since I've actually posted anything. It's been about 3 weeks now. Um, I did post something in the chat saying that my friend came back from boot camp, which he didn't, and he came back for about 10 days, and now he's off to go to combat training as I am making this video now. So, I kind of took a break because of that. As in the future, I really don't think we'll be able to really spend that much time together. I don't really know. It's just the paths that we both walk are very different, so I wanted to take, the time that we had, uh, you know, before he goes back, sort of deal. Um, I just wanted to take some time off to spend time with him, basically, with my old friend Elite Warrior, as you've seen him in, the predecessor series, of course. I think he's been in other videos too, but I'm not really too sure. But yeah, that's why I've been gone. There was also a bunch of stuff that I was doing at work. I got promoted. T- Technically, it's kind of complicated, but I'm getting a pay raise and everything else, so whatever. But besides from all of that, I want to talk about another thing real quick. So the Arc series, it is not being canceled, but I am going to be doing something different with it. As, um, I thought the one friend I had on that server would be around more often. That was the main reason I even like wanted to stay on the server was because I figured that we could do the story stuff together, but they're just rarely on. And the arc settings, um, while they are enhanced, taming and all that stuff is faster on the server. I need things to be faster, because doing it solo is just a grind fest. It is like I want to see other maps. I want to get through content quickly, in a sense, to the point that like what I mean quickly, like I mean in a quickly and efficient manner, and to make it more entertaining, because it's not entertaining watching me farm stone and wood for like fucking hours on end, you know what I mean? And that's what I would have to do, hours on end, farming for materials on the server that I'm on right now. So I'm gonna be doing something a little different with the Arc series. Probably gonna make my own server, just do it solo. I'm probably gonna have harvesting ramped up to the roof, but I am gonna be leaving the dinosaur stats and stuff like that. I'm gonna be leaving all that stuff alone because there's actually an app you can actually get that you can actually record what stats your creatures have. This is a way of making it easier to understand what your creature stats are to better prepare them for like the breeding process. As you can breed creatures in Arc and they get the mutations either by damage, stamina, whatever. And with that system, with that little app, if you don't, as long as you don't adjust the stats, it should be pretty easy to follow, sort of deal. So that's kind of why I'm gonna be leaving those stats alone. But I am going to be like upping the weight capacity and stuff like that. But I'll talk about more about that in an arc video. So the purpose of this video is just to say that I am coming back. I am going to be doing more streaming. I am going to be doing more videos. Um, as to what it's mainly going to be like for streaming purposes, I'm probably just going to be doing survival stuff. And for now, I am debating because I have been playing Predecessor again. Despite my video last time where I said it would probably be my last video, they did a bunch of surprising changes over the past. Well, was it a year? It might have been a little less than a year, but they've been hard at production. I will give them credit where credit's due. They have been doing pretty well, all things considered. So I might even consider doing some streaming stuff on here. At the same time, I'm not too sure because it's more not as interesting when my friend's not here. So yeah, that's on the table. Um, but as far as like Arc and stuff goes, I'm still wanting to do a stream on there. I want to do for regular videos, I am going to be focusing more on the RTS side. I think shooter games are really just I don't know. I can't really get into them that much anymore, hardly at all. But there'll be some shooters here and there, maybe. But uh, yeah, we'll have to wait and see how that goes. For the most part, though, my normal videos are gonna be like RTS related. But I I still lack a clear direction of what I want to do with the channel, and that is my main problem at the moment. But I do plan on posting more in the future. Streaming is definitely something I want to look more into, as it's technically like in a way it's two videos in one because you're streaming it, of course, so you get the opportunity to actually interact with my with me, of course, and then there's also the aftermath of that, being that you can watch the stream yourself. Um, so I think that's really interesting. I think that could be a direction that we just go in the future for everything, maybe just streaming. Because I mean, I have been get better at edits and stuff, I think, but like the main thing for me is um a lot of the better editing software requires actual payment, and for a YouTube channel that I'm barely making jack squat on, well, actually scratch that, that I am making nothing on, um, you know, there's no point for me to try to upgrade my quality. Um, I will work with the resources I have, but at the moment, like, I'm very limited. You know what I mean? So yeah, so I'm just working with what I have. And there was something else I wanted to talk about, but I'm just gonna keep it brief. Just know that I am gonna be streaming again. I am going. My days of streaming are typically gonna be through Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I'm not going to be doing it. Well, yeah, I guess today's Tuesday technically. Yeah. So yeah, I would be doing it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. But yeah, the promotional stuff at my workplace, my friend coming back from boot camp. I just been there's been a lot of stuff going on. And I'm also learning to drive right now. Trying to get my actual license going here. So you know, I've been doing a lot. I've been kind of busy outside of the YouTube stuff, so it's kind of hard to find a good time to where it all fits. You know what I mean? Uh, but uh, yeah, I just want to let you know that I am back though, and I plan to do a lot more streaming because, as especially now that my friend's gone again, I quite literally don't have much else to do. So on my days off, I have more than enough free time to, you know, more than enough free time to actually, make these videos again and to keep trying to make the channel grow, and that's the best we can do right now. Um, so yeah, that's all I had to say for this one, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry for the long wait, but these are my reasons, and just know that more content will be on the way. All right, so that's it from me. This is Legendary Fallen Titan signing off. Peace.